byateguwe bigeraho bishyirwa no mu bikorwa bibagirwa ko ntabapfira gushira intwari z'u Rwanda
Perezida wacu n'ingabo z'igihugu baraturwaniriye baraturokora tumerewe nabi mu mibabaro myinshi itandukanye. Twishyize hamwe dushinga umuryango w'abapfakazi Avega. Baradukamishiriza baratugaburira ubu tumeze neza turaho. Ubu tumaze imyaka 30. Tubikesha ubuyobozi bwiza amateka yacu ntagomba kwibagirana.
Before the genocide I was working as a sociologist, but after the genocide, looking at the trauma which was inside ourselves, with ourselves, the widows, but also all the orphans, and it was so terrible, it was too much. We didn't know that because of what happened, you can really get, let us say, get mad. It is not getting mad, but you are thinking we are getting mad because we are acting in such abnormal way. You don't recognize yourself, and this is actually the problem of a traumatized person. You don't recognize yourself. You know, I was a nice woman, now I'm hitting my children, I'm forgetting everything, I have nightmares, I have all the psychosomatic thing, the backache, the neck ache, the stomach ache, headaches, this is all the time. So it was not really obvious. Or for the children who were okay, who were already not grown up, but who were not wetting anymore the bed, they start wetting the bed, they starting getting very funny reactions, and you don't understand it, and you think they are not naughty. So, but it is exactly what we try to tell people. Your abnormal reactions are very, very normal for what happened to you. You are not crazy. What happened to you was crazy. What happened to you was too much. In the normal time, you can lose somebody from the family can die, but there is all the rituals of dealing with your grief. There are rituals for mourning. But this time during the genocide, even the rituals were broken. There was nothing. So your whole family is killed. Your husband was killed. We all, the writer, the people who wrote the book, we are all widows, so there's no husband anymore. Many of them, I'm among the oldest, I was 36. So many were younger than me. They were even those who like 20, 22, who suddenly your husband is dead, your dad is dead, your brother is dead, your mom is dead, everybody is dead. Who are you when you don't have anybody, any support? Where do you belong if you don't have any family? But worse than that, I really, really have respect for the colleagues, the moms who lost all their children, or one of the children. This is really the worst. When you survive, but your child died, you have this guilty feeling, which is long to deal with. But then we have also, and among us, we have women who have been raped. It was systematic. It was systematic rape during 3 months. And we came out, many infected with HIV and no medication. And this was the most revolting because the medication were there, the antiretrovirals were there, but we didn't have the means. We were just an organization of widows starting very informal, even though luckily later we became formal, we made program, we made even a program, a very good, big and good program about HIV, which has really been evolving, and we have a lot of support from the First Lady. She has been beside us since the beginning. Entendez-nous, in English I think it will be like, listen to us, hear us. And I think many people think, so people didn't hear you. And I said, no, this is not really what we mean. At least here in Rwanda, we have been so lucky. We have been heard. They were, like I said, the First Lady has been very, very close to us, helping us. The president, who was vice president in the time, I always think he gave us a pickup. They laugh because I love this pickup, but the small pickup he gave us, it has been helpful because we needed to go around, but you don't go around without a car. So he gave us our first car, and I think the driver as well, the salary of the driver. So I mean, we have really been heard. inside the country, even outside the country a little bit. But to say inside the country, even the fact that we have been allowed to have the space, we were widows who were allowed to come together, who were putting outside our sorrow. So many widows in 59, their husbands have been killed, nobody paid attention to them, they have to shut up. 63, the same, they don't have the right to cry. We had the right to cry, and this was really a luxury. Now, talking as a trauma therapist, having the opportunity to cry, having a place, people who are containing you, people who are allowing you to get this out, and this is what we do in trauma therapy. It is helping the person to get it out, like helping the person to vomit what is too much, so that you can go ahead. So we have been really heard here. But when what we meant with this title, with this book, we went through the worst. We really went through the worst. We went to the bottom of hope. So you have lost everybody on the affection. Like I said, we lost husband, parents, children, everybody. We lost health. There were women here who were cut everywhere, who still have machetes on their body. There were women who have lost their children and the aid and so on. So to tell you that we were really on the bottom of the life. Don't forget that even the social tissue was broken. Those who killed us, they were our neighbors, they were our colleagues, they were our teachers, they were our students, they were our pastors. So how can you stand up again when you don't trust anybody? So I think what we say, having been through that, having seen it with our eyes, having it all over in our bodies, but here now we are. I like to joke, and now we are beautiful women in our Mishanana. It is possible. So it was possible to make that journey, to come from the death, to come to life again. I wrote a book in French. It is Survivante, and it is about surviving, survivante, but also in the same title it is vivante, meaning alive, alive, alive. And this is really the experience of Avega, is that from death, but not dead, we can survive, but we can be alive, alive, and even be more than alive, alive. This is now this post-traumatic growth. It is not only post-traumatic stress disorders, but there is also a chance of growing from your sorrow. So, because the idea of writing like founders of Avega, ourselves astonished to think, wow, look where we come from, look where we are, it is possible. So let us write it, let us write our experience. But we needed somebody to write with us, then we came out to know Daniel is now living in Kigali. Then we contacted him, then he was contacting everyone, giving his story or on the phone, and then he put all the testimonies, but he's really the testimonies, the personal testimonies, but also the birth of Avega, because it is like a child. We give birth of Avega. The intention of this book is to tell you, don't stay at the bottom. It can happen. It is not necessarily a genocide which can put you down. Many situations in life put us down. Please, don't stay there. Get up. If we have been able to stand up from where we were, what I'm telling you where we were, if it has been possible for us, then it is possible for you. It is possible for anybody. It is possible for the humanity. This is really my message. At least take profit of this experience. It has been happening. It can happen to you. It can happen in other situations as well.